what do you think, like 10:25 probably for like cleanup and stuff like that?
Yeah. That'll be fine. I mean, we don't have. You know what? I think it's almost like mentally it's a little easier to clean up when you didn't have this.
Yeah.
Honestly, the guy behind the bench coaching that was my old high school teammate. I didn't realize that on Monday when I was calling it. I'm like, you're not Aiden, right? And he's like, no, Aiden's the older one. Like, yeah, I played. I feel better knowing he didn't remember me either.
Yeah.
Live from the rinks. It's Wednesday night hockey, last game of the night. Freshman quarterfinals well underway. This is the 3 versus 6 game. Starting goaltenders are going to be Jacob Caradonna for Smithtown Hauppauge. On the other end, for Kings Park Commack, it's going to be Murray. I believe that's Jackson Murray. Just got embarrassingly enough, Kings Park netminder's names got cut off my roster, so we're just going to double check that one real quick. My apologies for that. Great night for hockey. Wrapping up freshman quarterfinals, varsity games well underway on the north side. Freshman team for Smithtown Hauppauge. A second, trying to make sure I had Jackson Murray's. Yep, Jackson Murray. Jackson Murray starting for Kings Park Commack. And then behind the bench of Smithtown Hauppauge, varsity alumni coaching. Brother of Aiden. Ethan Bohm. Horn sounds. Now let's get underway. It's the 3 versus 6 game. It's always nice to see former players behind the bench, like in Ethan Bohm's case for Smithtown Hauppauge. I gotta say, as someone who played with him, when I used to play wing, the Smithtown Hauppauge freshman coach, the entire season, my senior year, he went by near and far. There was no left and right, so I don't think the freshman red team does that. Just kind of a funny story about how you never know who's going to end up coaching. Doing a very good job, by the way. Has his team in 3rd for this division. So we've got my rambling about the Bohm family out of the way. Very strong ties to Smithtown Hauppauge program. Brother Aiden won counties with the varsity team. Brother Ethan did as well. And now a face-off at center. Kings Park, Commack. Melee, coming off a hat trick on Monday night. Centered by Delio, and on the opposite wing. We'll get the rest of that in a second. Face-off, Avlantis in the dot. Flanked by the Anderson brothers, and the face-off is won by Smithtown Hauppauge. Puck heads up the ice. Let's get underway. Puck ends up deep in Kings Park territory. Nesfield made the DD pass. Puck comes up the ice for Delio with speed. Along the outside. Cuts in. Shot. And a save by Jacob Caradonna. Face-off, won by Avlantis, but Honing Man comes in to play the puck, forces the turnover. Puck comes up the boards. Nesfield steps into a shot. That's turned aside by Caradonna. Shot from Delio goes wide. And now the puck comes up the boards. Finds Ryan Anderson, who leaves it for Avlantis, who gets it in deep. Coyle on it for Kings Park. That's Michael Coyle. Moves the puck up ice. His brother, or his cousin rather, Jake, also on this freshman squad. McNamara enters the zone, cuts the outside. Shot! Save by Jackson Murray. Face-off in the defensive zone for Kings Park. Spears in the dot for Smithtown, and he wins it back. Kings Park nearly forced a turnover. And then the puck leaves the zone. Picked up on the other side by Kings Park. Shot towards the net is from Coco is stopped. Picked up behind and moved up the boards. Bounces out. Kings Park puts it back in. Troy goes to pick it up, and he does. Wraps it around. Then a pass up the boards. Ends up in Kings Park hands. Coco got it in deep, but Spears takes that one away. Coco on it. Kirkhow forechecking. Puck comes out. Jacobs on it. Puck comes up the board. Spears has it. Fires a shot through traffic. Glove save. Puck is loose. A great chance there for Smithtown Hauppauge early. Now the Knights regain possession. But the turnover is forced by the Bulls. Pass in the slot from McNamara, broke it up. He gets it back behind the net. Looking towards the slot. Nearly found the pass. He couldn't. But Kirkhoe kept it in. On the forecheck. Spears now. Kirkhoe goes for the change. The puck ends up going by his stick. He's going to get off. Comes around. Pardini on it. Knocked off the puck. Jacobs gets a shot. That's blocked by Trites. Then a shot on net, and it's stopped by Caradonna. Ryan Trites, brother of Bobby Trites, of the Smithtown Hauppauge varsity team. They're playing on the other side tonight. Smithtown versus H&M, the varsity side. 4 versus 5, if you're looking for that game. Face off. One forward by Delio. Takes a couple bounces. And it's carried out of the zone. Melee providing pressure. Coming off. Oh, Smithtown checked up. Oh, no, didn't check up. I thought they had their players on the line for a second. But officials call offsides. Face off outside the dot. It's one back by Smithtown. They dump it in. Puck goes up the boards. Miele chips it out. Trites goes to collect. Under pressure. He finds the open man. Puck nearly left the zone. Comes back in. Delio's shot turned aside by Murray. Puck comes back out. They chip it in. I believe that was Caden Dorian. Apologies for any issues in coverage. Working to correct that now. Off the face-off. Which is won by Smithtown Hauppauge. They're heading up ice. Herku gets the pass through to McNamara. Puck is loose in front. Rebound goes wide. Nesfield on it. Apologies for the interruption in coverage. We're back now. Games are recorded for this very reason, in case there is a connection issue here at the rink. McNamara shot turned aside by Murray. Puck comes up the boards, but it's collected by Spears. He tries to get it through traffic. It's deflected. Troy gets the puck, fires a shot towards the net that's poked wide by the stick of Jackson Murray. Wraparound attempt stopped by Michael Coyle's stick. Puck comes up to the point. Shot is deflected wide. That shot coming from John Hochi. Puck ends up in the corner. It bounces free. Spears tries to keep it in deep. But Smith takes it the other way, finds Coyle. That's Jake Coyle who got it in deep. Puck came out. Nesfield got it back in. Delio checks up. Also, one of the Coyles has a brother on the JV team. One has a cousin. I can't remember which for the life of me. Is Delio knocks Troy off the puck. So then it bounces free in the high slot. Carried in by McNamara. He makes his move. But can't quite get by. Pass intended for the point is broken up, but it's kept in for now by Smithtown Hauppauge. Then it's cleared by KPC, but it goes right to Ryan Trites. Skates across the red line, dumps it in. His team will chase. Hurlbert collecting it on the other side. Pass comes to the point. Shot through traffic is deflected. Picked up by Smithtown Hauppauge. Puck ends up with Hurlbert. Under pressure from Coyle. Moves it up the boards. Then it's fired back down low by Pardini. And the Bulls on the puck in the corner. We have a penalty. Arm in the air. Caradonna was skating to the bench. I believe the penalty is going against Kings Park, but I can't say for sure. Just waiting on that call. Faceoff is staying in Kings Park territory, so I believe it's going against Nesfield, who will go to the box for 2 minutes. It's going to be a power play for the Bulls. Avlantis with the Anderson brothers for the power play. It's 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. Face-off, won by Kings Park. Puck comes up the boards. It's kept in by Cummings, who moves the pass across. But the one-timer won't go for Anderson. Puck comes up the boards and then comes back down. Avlantis goes to collect behind the net. Jacobs has it pinned along the wall. It's moved up the boards. It's kept in by Cummings. Walks the line, fires a shot that's deflected. Then Jacobs fires it down. Stuosa picks it up, fires it up the boards. Kings Park sends it right back down. Picked up by Cummings. He's under pressure from Delio. Stuosa made the pass intended for Avlantis. Avlantis gets it back, evades Delio. Skates it in, past Honigman. To the outside. Jacobs on him. But he evades him. At the opposite dot now. Fires a cross ice pass. Cummings gets it. Steps into a shot. That's deflected wide. And now another arm in the air. Smithtown Hauppauge with the puck. And as they touch up. This time there's another penalty. This one going against Jacobs. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 for the next 47 seconds. And then we're going to be going to 1 minute and 13 seconds of 5-on-4 if there isn't a goal in that time. Dorian in the dot for Smithtown Hauppauge. Kings Park wins the draw. They send it out. It's a 5-on-3 for the next 40 seconds. Ryan Schreitz moves it up ice. It's collected by Reedy, who carries it in with speed, cuts to the outside, drop pass. And a shot through traffic makes it in that rebound loose in front. Puck still there. Smithtown can't capitalize. Puck comes to Schreitz, who makes the D-to-D pass. Shot deflected. Then Coco gets it. Goes for the clear. Schreitz gets to it, but it leaves the zone. Just about 10 seconds remaining at 5-on-3. As Reedy gets the pass, cuts in, fires a shot, save, rebound is loose, in front, puck is still free. It doesn't go. 5-on-4 now, puck comes out to the point, Schreitz gets it, under pressure, gets a shot through traffic and a toe save. Kept in by Hauppauge. Ends up deep. Pass towards the front of the net, shot, save, but it's not covered immediately, puck is still loose. And then Kings Park collects, heads up ice, 2-on-2. Fires it in deep. Coco has it. Schreitz steps in, deflects his pass, and knocks Coco off the puck. Now, pass comes across. Smithtown enters, fires a shot on net. That's stopped by Murray. 30 seconds remaining as the puck leaves the zone. It's picked back up by McNamara. Then goes to Kirku, my apologies, who carries it in, pulls up to evade the hit, succeeds partially. Coyle gets the puck, can't get the clear. Changes hands a couple times before Kings Park gets the clear. With just seconds remaining on the penalty, Kings Park will have killed 2 consecutive penalties, including about 47 seconds at 5-on-3. All even now. Spears gets a shot. Picked up by McNamara. In the corner, tied up. Kings Park forces a turnover. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. They do. They send it. That's going to be icing against the Knights. Don't forget to follow Long Island Sports Network on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube as well at LI Sports Network. That's LI Sports Network for all the latest game highlights, recaps, and analysis. Face-off in the Kings Park zone. Knights come away with it. Coyle looks up the boards. Can't get it to go. Puck stays along the wall. The other Coyle comes in, takes it away. Heads up ice. Gets the zone entry. Argilla got the shot on net. Then the puck comes up the boards. Delio with the big play to knock Smithtown off the puck. Kirku moves it back to Hauppauge. Moves it across and around. Leaves the zone. Coyle's going to step into that one. He fires it all the way down from across the red line. Icing waved off. Troy picks it up. Under pressure. Looks up ice. Finds McNamara, who tips it forward. Pass is nearly intercepted, but it's gathered by Spears, who dumps it in. Under pressure from Miele. Nesfield picks it up. Looks up ice. Pass leaves the zone, but it ends up with Troy, who chips it back in. And ends up back with Coyle, who moves it to Nesfield, who tries to fire it out of the zone. Avlantis breaks that one up. Puck is still loose. Anderson trying to keep it in, but it leaves the zone anyway. Puck comes across. The other Anderson this time gets it in. That was Ryan Anderson. Brother is Luke, 97 and 18 respectively, as Michael Coyle gets the puck. Moves up the boards. Honigman has it now. Fires the lead pass. That ends up along the wall. Shot to the net by Mealy. Rebound, scores! Make that 1-0 Kings Park. Just watch this great move. They find the man in front of the net, and Honigman takes care of business. It's 1-0 Knights. Face off, won by Kings Park. It's carried into the zone by Abrams, who I believe made the pass on that last goal. Not 100% sure. Puck comes free. Shot on net. Caradonna gets the stop. Another shot on net. Rebound is loose in front. Knights can't collect. Puck heads up ice. Hurlburt with speed. Makes the pass to Reedy. Can't quite gather it. But he wins the puck race. Pass comes all the way across to Trites, who chips it back down. Jacobs is on it, but he's under pressure. And then it leaves his own. Turnover forced at the blue line. The Bulls got it out. Puck ended up back in. Then a turnover along the wall. Knights fire a cross ice pass. Coco got part of it on his backhand. Puck ends up deep. Comes up the boards. Broken up by Kings Park. Shot on net. Blocker to side by Murray. Jacobs gets tied up in the corner. Smithtown Hauppauge moves up the boards momentarily. Puck comes back down. Trites moves it D to D. Puck comes forward. Leaves the zone. Jacobs found Coco, who skates in. Makes the pass in front. Puck is loose in the slot. Knights can't get a shot off. Puck leaves the zone. Jacobs will collect down in his own territory, but his pass is intercepted by Spears, who skates in, uses Jacobs as a screen, fires a shot through traffic, and a great stop by Jackson Murray. And now Smithtown forced to reset. Pass comes to Cummings, who moves it across the ice. McNamara steps into the zone, fires a shot, that goes over the net. Puck comes free at the point, but Delio gets it out of the zone. Changes hands a couple times, ends up back with Delio. He collides with Spears. He gets the puck in deep as we approach the end of the first period. The underdog Knights up 1-0.
John, come over here for a second. How would you say this? Soccer guy? I'm going to ask you. Smithtown? Smithtown side? How do you say Saturday or Saturday? I'm really sorry. How do you say Saturday? Saturday, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
It's not varsity game. Oh yeah, no. Good first period from Smithtown. Some good shifts from Ryan Sapplegate. I am mentioning him specifically because I didn't say his name during the first period because I did not want to butcher it. My apologies for that. The Smithtown Hauppauge side. Avlantis wins the faceoff back, comes to Cummings. He looks up ice, finds Ryan Anderson. Gets it to Avlantis. Oh, that's offsides. So the faceoff now comes outside the zone. Just a bit of a miscommunique there for the Bulls. Delio in the dot for Kings Park has had a very, very strong game for them. Avlantis wins it back. It's chipped in by Cummings. The Andersons and Avlantis will chase. Luke Anderson along the wall. Delio knocks Avlantis off the puck. Puck comes up the wall. And it comes out to Cummings. Chips up the boards. Miele providing pressure, but Avlantis comes back and takes the puck away. Under pressure from Delio. So he chips it up the boards. Intercepted by Argilla. Comes to Miele, who fires it in. Loved by Murray. He leaves it for his defenseman. Backhand pass comes to Anderson, who moves it up for the captain of this young squad, Avlantis, who moves it to the other Anderson, whose shot is blocked. And then the other Anderson gets a shot off again. Ryan Anderson this time. And a whistle as Kings Park touches up, leaving Smithtown Hauppauge will go on the power play. Miele will head to the box. Smithtown Hauppauge trying to even the score. The Avlantis Anderson line just got off the ice. Spears line coming out now for the Bulls, with Kirku, McNamara on the wing, Hochi. Apologies for any brief interruption in coverage as he scores! Apologies, 1,000 apologies. Smithtown Hauppauge evens the score during our interruption in coverage. All goals and all plays in general are recorded for this very reason. We've been having some difficulty here at the rinks these past couple games. Unfortunate. It's a great goal, though. It's just phenomenal. Can't get the replay up, but just a phenomenal goal for Smithtown Hauppauge on the power play. Face off. Won by Kings Park. They get it in. Smithtown clears it. Puck comes back up the boards. Goes under Honigman's stick. Finds Shane Reedy, who cuts up the center of the ice with speed. Makes another move. Enters the zone. Fires a shot. That's deflected off the stick of either Nesfield or Coyle. Not sure which one of them got the hand there that time. Turnover forced by Smithtown Hauppauge. Puck chip right behind. In the corner now. Then at the point, Hochi's shot deflected wide. Puck comes free to Abrams, but Hurlbert chips it free, and then a shot on net. Kept in by Nesfield. And it's sent all the way down.
Is there a reason you need to check the roster? I wanted to see who the kid was whose parents are.
Oh, all right. So I was going to say, if it was a pronunciation thing, I've actually already asked Don Paris once.
After that icing, heads all the way down. Avlantis in the dot, flanked by the Andersons. Delio on the other side. Face off. Controlled by Kings Park. Delio breaks hit from Avlantis. Then takes one. Puck comes up the boards. Coyle couldn't corral it. So now the puck heads the other way. Turnover at center ice. Delio intercepts. Cuts up the middle. Fires a shot. That's stopped by Jackson Murray. Oh my God. That was stopped by Jacob Cardona. My deepest apologies. Got very mixed up following the brief interruption in coverage. My sincerest apologies. Really. I'm mortified. But nonetheless, play continues. Face off, won by Kings Park to get a shot off. This one stopped by Cardona. Puck comes up the wall. Pardini gets it out. Avlantis gets it out. Scott gets it back in for Kings Park. Treitz on it in the corner. Ryan Treitz moves up the boards. Pardini gets it. Moves it up to Anderson. who moves it to, what do you know, Anderson. Pass to Avlantis. Fires a shot. Save. This time by Jackson Murray. Puck ends up in the corner. Comes up the wall. Kept in by Smithtown Hauppauge. Anderson gets it deep. Jacobs moves up the boards. Argilla gets it out. Luke Anderson on it. Moves it across to Pardini. He gets it across the red line. Chips it in. Then it's sent all the way down by Kings Park. Icing waved off. He's the puck touched. Luke Anderson now. Delio applying pressure. Gets the puck. Forced the turnover. Finds the man in the high slot. But Scott's shot is blocked. Ends up behind the goal line. Ryan Schreitz with it. Chips it up the wall. But not out of the zone. Jacobs has it. Walks in. Finds Delio. Shot. Save. Rebound is loose. Another save. Puck is still loose. It's covered. What a series from Jacob Caradona. First save. He makes it. Second one comes. Still makes it. He's still sliding. Puck goes the other way this time. He recovers. And then as his teammate tries to poke that free, he just slams the door shut. Face off one back. Coco on it. Gets tied up. Wistiosa. Now Spears sends it up the boards. Sapple makes the lead pass. Smithtown Hauppauge takes it out of the zone instantly. McNamara carries it in offsides. Some fancy moves there. Spears couldn't quite keep up. No fault of either player, just a simple miscommunication. Want to clarify that. As the face-off comes outside. Spears in the dot versus Coco, 92 versus 92. And Kings Park controls the puck. Miele gets it in deep. He'll chase, recovers, looks for the wraparound, can't find it. Cummings moves up the board. Sapple can't corral it. Coco on it. Gets knocked off the puck. Arm in the air. It's a penalty against Smithtown Hauppauge. The puck is touched up by the Bulls. That was number 15, Leo Stuoso, who got it. The call is going against Spears. The call will be cross-checking. It'll be a 2-minute minor if I'm not mistaken. I'm usually right about these things as long as there's not a brief interruption in coverage for the second time this game. Once again, my apologies about that. Who would have thought that a building built for ice hockey in the 90s would not be designed well for broadcasting? Face off. One back by the Bulls. Clearing attempt kept in, though, by Jacobs. Puck in the corner, and now behind the goal line. Finds its way back to Abrams, who finds Jacobs. Jacobs' shot, gloved by Caradona. Leading the penalty kill right now for the Smithtown Bulls squad. Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls, that is. Face off one.
You know, is. There's a guy down there.
Puck took a couple bounces there. Apologies for the brief interruption. Smithtown sends it all the way down. On the kill. Kill is going well so far for them. Puck comes up towards Honigman. He moves it up to Delio. Gets it taken off a stick, but it's pinned along the wall. Delio gets it right back, fires a pass. That coil collects off the wall. Fires a shot towards the net. That's turned aside by Caradona. Delio has it down low. Circles. Pass broken up by Hochi. Puck comes up to the point for Jacobs. Then across for Michael Coyle, who fires a shot. That misses the net. Might have deflected off a stick, as it's picked up by Delio, who puts it into the corner. Abrams has it. Gives it back to Delio, who finds the man across the ice And Honigman just misses. Rebound from Delio. He scores! And just like that, the Knights retake the lead. Just a beautiful rebound. Puts it right in the toy department. And it's 2-1 Knights after the power play goal on the Spears penalty. Coco in the dot versus Avlantis. Avlantis gets the better of him that time. Stiosa moves D-to-D. Then Ryan Anderson dumps it in. Avlantis and Luke Anderson will chase as Michael Coyle gets the puck. Nesfield now has it after the D-to-D pass. Puck comes at the boards. Cummings steps into a shot. That's blocked. Gets his own rebound. Fires a pass towards the net. That's intercepted by Coco. Now, puck heads the other way. Smith had a great chance. Just had it poked off his stick there. There's a whistle as Smithtown touches up. There's a penalty going against Luke Anderson. Not entirely sure what the call is going to be there. Just waiting on the official's hand signal. Roughing is the call. Can't really argue with that one. Face off. One back by Kings Park. Comes across for Ebel. Fires a slap shot. That went wide. Comes up the boards. Avlantis gets it out. It's coming up the ice. Ebel tries to get it back down. And it's dumped in by Avlantis. Intercepted by Ryan Anderson. Comes in, makes his move. Has it poked off his stick by Stiskin. Stiskin. That is. Puck comes past Smith. And Avlantis now on it. Ryan Anderson gets out of his own. Apologies for repeating Stiskin's name. Coco gets it in. Carries it to his backhand. Pass in front. Intercepted by Stiosa. Stuosa, my apologies. Cummings gets it. Moves up the boards. Avlantis now. Under pressure from Smith. Takes the hit. Keeps going. Cuts up ice. One guy. And then a second guy. And then it goes off Cummings' backhand. Puck comes down. Stuosa fires it all the way down. Ebel fires it on net. It's turned aside. It's in the corner. It's going to be picked up by the Bulls. Oh no, Coyle gets it. A bit of a miscommunication there as the puck is flipped out towards center. Elio nearly lost to McNamara, but he got it back. Forced outside by Stuosa. Elio along the wall. Gets it to Argilla. Argilla fires a shot. That's stopped by Caradonna once again. 3 seconds remaining on the kill. Again, apologies for repeating. I believe that was Matthew Stiskin's name. My boss heard me say it on the broadcast, knew my last name was Stiskin. Got a bit confused. Face-off won by Smithtown Hauppauge. Even strength now as the Bulls head up ice. McNamara on his backhand. Moves it in. Puck gets tied up. Delio is heading to the box. The clock reads 5:27. There's going to be a 2-minute penalty. Or no, I guess the call was offsides. Face off. 1 by Kings Park. Puck entered the zone finally. My apologies for that. Bit confusing on that one. As the puck enters the corner. Kirku on it. Has Sapelguy in the slot. As he finds the man at the point. Troy gets a shot. That's deflected by Delio, who sends it all the way down. That's icing. Clock reads 4:55. Face off in the defensive zone for Kings Park. Face off. It's won by the Knights. Heads down. Honigman has it. He's got Abrams with him. Cuts to the center. It's broken up. Sent down the ice by Smithtown. Not sure if there's enough on that for icing. It appears that there will be. Thought that might have, at the end, been enough of us. It might have slowed up enough for it to not be. I was mistaken. Puck will head all the way back down. Smithtown. Puck was sent all the way back down. Bit of an issue with the stream. We're correcting that momentarily. Apologies for any interruption in coverage. Puck below the goal line. Herbert has it. Gets it to Reedy. Who's passed in front of the net. Broken up. Kept in by Smithtown. Puck comes from the slot. Pardini tried to get a shot off. That was blocked. So now Coco heads the other way. Gets a shot off. That's stopped by Caradonna. Moved up the wall. Chip past Esfield. Reedy coming in one-on-one against Coyle. Tried to make his move. Had his stick lifted. But he gets it back for back-checking Honigman. Breaks that one up. Puck comes up the boards. Pardini on it. Honigman racing for Kings Park. Pardini boxes him out. Puck comes up the boards where it's fired back in by Coco. Trites on the other side. Dorian as well. And the puck leaves the zone with Hurlbert. He makes the pass to the slot. Shot by Dorian. And a 5-hole save from Jackson Murray. Stiskin and Ebel on the blue line. Face off, one back. Stiskin gets it, moves up the boards, leaves the zone. Pressure provided by Kings Park. Helio, his arm is in the air. Anderson touches up. Kings Park gets a stick on it. Believe there's a penalty. I thought there would be. Bit unclear now. I'm not entirely sure what that was. Guess it was just a delayed offsides call. Bit unclear there. Face off, Delio versus Avlantis. And it's one back along the wall. Kept in by Stuosa for now. Keeps it in a second time. Puck finds its way to Avlantis. He steps in, fires shot. That's turned aside by Jackson Murray. Comes back up the boards. Stuosa rings it around. Luke Anderson on it. Finds the man at the point. Cummings steps into a shot. That's deflected. And a toe save by Murray. Puck is loose. Still loose. And it's covered. It's a save for Jackson Murray. You have to shoot to score. That took a deflection near block for Kings Park. Puck was loose. And, Smithtown had a real chance there to even the score. But it's still a 2-1 lead for the Knights. Puck is one back. Shot from the point. This time it's just blocked. Coco has it. Looks up ice. Finds Miele, who gets tied up in the slot. Puck comes free. Shot and a save. Shot from Honigman. Save from Caradonna. Coco line up front for Kings Park. Smith and Jacobs manning the point. Spears line on the other side with Hochi. I believe Pardini on the back end. Puck goes into the slot. Correction, that was Troy. And it comes out. Kirku gets it. Leaves it for Spears, who walks and fires a shot through traffic. Rebound is free. Smithtown gets a decent chance on the Seppel guy rebound. Couldn't get it to go. Puck comes free. Goes bouncing towards the top of the circle. And then comes across for Miele. With speed on the outside. Fires a shot off the back of the netting. Kirku moves up the boards. Jacobs tries to keep it in. He does. Fired back around the net. Miele on it. They get tied up along the wall. Puck ends up back in the corner. Moves up the boards. Jacobs keeps it in again. Picked up by the Bulls. And it's moving up ice. Spears with it. Fires a shot. Save. Rebound is loose. Puck is still loose. Rebound. Save! Jackson Murray keeping the game. 2-1. Spears cuts in perfectly here. Placed that shot very well. Toe save. Puck is loose. And you know, Scott does a very good job there lifting the stick. I'm not sure if that was Spears on his own rebound or a line mate. My apologies for that, but did a very good job boxing out, giving his goaltender time to recover. Shot from the point from Trites. Takes a couple bounces. Ends up in the 5-hole. Clock reads 52.1. Face off. Won by Kings Park. They move it up the point. Move it up the ice, rather. And it comes to Honigman. Has it poked off his stick by Pardini. Reedy carries it. Sends it up the boards. Intercepted by Honigman, who carries it in offsides. That's going to be a face-off right outside the Bulls zone. One period remaining after this. Smithtown down by 1. They win it back. Puck takes a couple bounces. They get it out of the zone. Finds Hurlbert. He comes in. 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Pass goes deflected. Comes all the way out to Ryan Trice. He fires a shot. That's blocked. Gets it back. Moves it to Pardini. He fires a shot. That's deflected. Ends up along the half wall. Coyle had it on his stick. Puck ends up deep. Delio on it. Tried to move it up the boards. Intercepted. Puck comes loose in front. Shot. Rebound. It's loose. Puck is still loose. Time will expire. A great chance for Smithtown to end the period. They're still down 1. Coming off, I want to say a 5-3 loss to the number 1 ranked St. Anthony's team, if I'm not mistaken. And now fighting to advance to the second round. Pring and Caradona having a bit of a conversation for the start of this third period. 2 very young, very talented netminders for the Smithtown Hauppauge program, which has had a strong history in net for the most part. Shout out to my old attendee, Ryan Osorino. Already saw Ethan Bohm tonight. It's quite possible he's on the bench too. Face off in the dot. It's won back by Coco. It comes to Ebel, who moves up the boards. Takes a couple bounces. Have Lontis on it. Comes to Anderson. It's past his stick. Ebel backhands up the boards. Cummings steps right back into it. Coco tries to get the clear. He can't. Avlantis has it. Steps in, fires shot. Blocker to side. Might have gone off the stick actually there as Avlantis gets it back behind the net. Under pressure. Ebel collects the puck after Coco forced the turnover. Cummings at the blue line. Tried to keep it in. He did for a moment. It left the zone, but he gets it back. He's going to have to move that up the wall, where Ryan Anderson will pursue. Puck comes back. Luke Anderson gets it. Has it poked off his stick. Cummings will reset. He has Stuosa with him. Little give and go there. Cross ice pass finds Avlantis, but it's on his backhand. Ebel fires that up the boards. It bounces off the official. The official's part of the field of play, no matter how much we sometimes wish he wasn't. Pass comes across. Smithtown can't get the shot. And then another cross ice pass, and Avlantis ends up with it at the top of the zone. Gets it in deep. Luke Anderson moves it up the wall. Stuosa keeps it in. Gets it back off the pass from Anderson. He's tied up. Kings Park gets the clear. Puck will go all the way down. There'll be an icing. Smithtown playing with pace, creating space to start off the period. A couple key saves from Jackson Murray. It's been a battle of the tendies tonight. 2-1 game. Right now. Face-off, won by Smithtown. Shot from McNamara through traffic. Just goes wide of the net. Picked up by Delio, who heads up ice. Finds Orgilla, my apologies, who gets it to Delio. And that's broken up by Terry. Puck comes back up. McNamara enters the zone. Gets it into the corner. Kings Park trying to move it up the boards. Delio on it. Forced to the outside. Makes a pass. Hochi breaks that one up. Puck finds its way back up the board. Spears. Pass. McNamara gets a stick on it. In a race with Scott. He comes away with it. Delio providing pressure. The puck stays in. Argilla gets it along the wall. Heads up ice. But Spears forces a turnover, but he carries it out of the zone. He's waiting for his line mates to check up before he carries it across the red, across the blue, takes a hit. Puck comes down low for Scott. He fires it up the boards. Goes bouncing down the ice. Not enough on that for icing regardless, but it would have been a moot point since it was on net. D-to-D, give and go for Hochi and Troy. Then a cross ice pass that finds McNamara in stride. He rebound, trickled out. Apologies if there's just a brief interruption in coverage. Trying to get that corrected right now. And we're back. You haven't missed anything if you experienced an interruption in coverage. If not, even better. Reedy gets the shot. That goes over the net. Collects it behind. Carries it into the corner. Pass towards the center. Hurlbert makes his move. Gets tied up. Gets knocked down. Kings Park touches up. It's going to be a penalty, I believe. Going against the Knights, if I'm not mistaken, because it wasn't called when... I believe that was Shane Reedy behind the net touched the puck. I believe that was called against Nesfield. Yes, Nesfield will go to the box. If you're just rejoining us, apologies for any brief interruption. As it turns out, most rinks were not built with LISM broadcasts in mind. Face off. One back to Ebel. Moved up the boards. They are renovating this February, which should help us a little bit. Puck comes back to Ebel on the shot block. And an attempted clear broken up by Luke Anderson. Delio gets it, fires it wide of the net. Where Cummings picks it up with speed. Heads up ice. Finds the open Luke Anderson in transition. Ryan's cutting to the net. Luke gets the shot off. That goes glancing off the glove. And up the ice. Shot towards the net. Blocked by Ebel. Cummings gets it back, fires it across the ice. The picture-perfect pass to Avlantis, who moves it to Luke Anderson. Moves it back to Avlantis. A lot of cycling around the blue line by the Bulls. Avlantis steps into a shot. Gloved by Jackson Murray. Three comments of let's go Bulls, and one clapping comment from Aiden. I really hope that's Aiden Bohm, former Smithtown Hauppauge alum, brother of the Smithtown coaching staff, as Hurlburt gets tied up off the face-off. Kings Park sends it. Just about 1 minute left on this power play. Stuosa with the puck, moves it up the ice. Had a bit of an issue at the penalty clock after coming back from that brief interruption. Shot on net, and it's stopped by Jackson Murray. 44 seconds remaining on the Smithtown power play. Face off. Controlled by Smithtown. Comes to Cummings at the point. Shot is deflected, but it still remains in play after bouncing off the glass. Behind the net. Picked up by Smithtown. Comes to the point. Cumming fires a shot towards the net. Deflected. It's still loose. Rebound. Glove save. And a beauty from Jackson Murray, who shuts the door to keep it a 2-1 lead. That shot takes the deflection off a Kings Park stick. That was Jacobs, actually. A rebound. What a save. Goes off the glove. It's gloved but not grasped. Ends up behind that. He covers it with the back of his pad. That was just gorgeous. In the dot now. It's going to be Spears for Smithtown. He gets tied up with Coco. Kirku steps into a shot. Rebound is loose. Comes out to the point. Trites has it. Fires a shot through traffic. Deflected just wide. Picked up by Smithtown. Ends up in the slot. And that shot just misses the net. Jacobs on the puck. Less than 10 seconds remaining on the Nestfield penalty. Comes to the point. Trites moves it back down to Spears. Penalty is expired. Puck coming up the boards. Comes to Trites, though, who keeps it in. Puck remains in play. Picked up by McNamara. Fires a shot through traffic. Rebound. Miss. Rebound still loose. Poked free by the Kings Park blue line. Kept in by Hochi. 2-on-1. Shot scores! Wow, what a keep by Hochi to start this play off. Ends up with a miniature 2-on-1. What a shot by Liam McNamara. It's a tie game. We have a face-off at center. Clock should read 8:41. We're going to fix that in a moment. My apologies for that. McNamara. Puck in deep in Kings Park territory. Smithtown Hauppauge. Creating a lot of offense as a pass in the high slot goes awry. Puck ends up along the wall. Smithtown enters. Shot save by Murray. Rebound into the back of the net. A bit of an issue with the clock here. My apologies. Then a shot blocked. Stick goes flying in the slot. Kings Park with it. They'll dump it in. Around 7:30 on the clock. Facial shot, scores! Well, Puck goes bouncing, kept in the zone. Great stick there by Honigman. He finds Odelio, and he makes him pay. It's 3-2 Knights.
Go grab Mike Brown. Grab Mike Brown real quick. On the other side. Yeah, there's an issue with the clock. Just tell him.
Apologies again for the issue with the clock. We're trying to reset it on our end. Face off is won by Kings Park. Poke check, and it's covered. Cannot get this working currently. Give you periodic updates as this game goes on. Ebel gets it, fires it down the boards, comes all the way down to Suosa, who moves it D to D. Puck comes up the boards, but past Avlantis' stick. Ends up down low. Turnover forced by Abrams. Puck comes into the high slot. It's deflected. Guess it's Aiden Anderson, not Bohm. That's disappointing, based on the comments. Puck comes up the wall. Shot from the point, deflects a few times. Now Kings Park gets the breakout. They head the other way with speed. Smith gets tied up by Avlantis, who resets. Clock is frozen at 2-1. It's 3-2. As the puck is carried into the zone by Cummings. Pass towards the center. Puck came loose. Great chance. They couldn't capitalize. Picked up. Fired towards the net. Rebounded. Oh! What a chance. Picked up. Down low. Puck comes up the ice. Racing up. Defensive play there. Kings Park has it in the corner. Pass in front. Shot. Rebound. Save. Another rebound. Another save. Puck comes free. Leaves the zone. Under 5:30 remaining as the puck enters. Goes in deep. Picked up and moved across. Then a whistle. Just give us one moment to sort this out. Smithtown coach leaves the bench. Anderson heads to the box. That's Ryan. So the Kings Park Commack heading out on to the power play. It's 5:20 remaining in the period. Bulls down 1. They have a 2-minute penalty. Still a bit unclear on what happened there. Shot saved by Caradonna. Sent all the way down by Reedy. Hurlbert skates into it in the corner under pressure from Scott. Picks it up. Has it poked off a stick by Argilla. Kings Park sends it all the way down. All the way down. That's icing. .4:59 remaining in play. It's a defensive zone face-off for Kings Park. They're on the power play. 1:39 remaining on that as the face-off is won back. Shot deflected wide in the net. Jacobs picks that up behind the goal line. He looks up ice, fires a pass. Schreitz intercepts it. Carries it in, takes the hit from Delio. Miele heads up ice. Hurlburt can't force the turnover. Kings Park enters. Oh, I thought that was going to be offsides. It wasn't. My mistake. Delio has it poked off his stick. Comes to Argilla. Gets it back. Francisco Delio. That's deflected, though. His pass by Ryan Trite. Smithtown's going to send that all the way down. Jacobs goes to recover it. And he'll settle it behind his net. 45 seconds remaining on the power play. Pass to Delio. Broken up. And Hauppauge sends it back down the way it came. Not enough on it, though, for a full icing. Hurlburt will collect it along the wall. Jacobs broke that one up, but Reedy gets it. Fires a slap shot just wide of the net. Coyle's going to pick that up along the wall of his own zone. Cuts up the center. Michael Coyle with it. Pokes it forward to Francisco Delio, who gets knocked off the puck. It comes to Hauppauge. Moves up the boards. Past the stick of Coyle. And Coco picks it up. Looks up ice. His pass intercepted by Spears. Spears couldn't corral it on his backhand. Delio picks it up. Penalty winding down. It expires. Even strength shot from Delio. Saved by Caradonna. This game going down to the wire. It's a 3-2 lead for the Knights. Bulls down 1. Face off. Controlled by the Knights. Poke check sends the puck the other way. Knights get a shot towards the net, but not on it. Spears gets the puck. He's heading up ice. Enters the zone. Shot! Glove save! By Jackson Murray. We got the scoreboard back up. Special thanks to our producer, Mike Brown, for that. Face off. Controlled by Smithtown Hauppauge. Shot deflected wide of the net. Ends up down low. Shot on net, stopped. Puck comes free, comes out to McNamara, who had the second goal of the game. Gets a shot, that's deflected wide of the net. Puck in the corner. Honigman sends it up the boards. That's stopped by Smithtown. Puck comes in front. Not covered. Puck is coming out to the point. Leaves the zone. Stuosa under pressure. But he escapes. Looks up ice with speed. Enters Kings Park territory. Along the wall, backhands it towards that puck is loose. Nesfield puts it into the corner. Kings Park gets it back. Fired down the ice. Not enough on that for icing, I don't believe. Kings Park going for the full change. .139 on the clock. Time winding down on this game. Timeout coming from Ethan Boehm's freshman Bulls team. He's got 1:39 to work with on the clock. In a game where goals have been hard to come by for both teams. Like those 3 goals for Kings Park Commack. I'll be honest, there was a point of time in this game where I didn't think we would get to more than 3 goals, period. Kings Park Commack trying to win as a 6th seed. Not unheard of by any stretch of the imagination. We saw Connect Quad-Sayville with the upset in the varsity division. I actually believe that was a 2 versus 7 game where they advanced from. On the other side of the rink a couple nights ago. Face off. Delio in the dot. He's going to be matched up. against Evlantis. It ends up at the Smithtown blue line. Back around the net to Evlantis. He's under pressure. Moves it to the point. Shot is blocked by Delio. He sends it. It's an empty net right now for the Bulls. It's a 6-on-5. Evlantis has it. Comes to Stuosa, who moves it down. Pass going through the center of the ice. Then the Knights try and clear it. It's kept in for now by Stuosa. But it goes back down. Kings Park comes in and out. Shot towards the net is blocked by Cummings. Less than a minute remaining in regulation. Pass comes to Evlantis, who enters the zone on the outside. Stiskin lays a poke check on him. Pass into the slot. It's intercepted. Broken up by Stuosa. Stiskin on the puck. Comes to Delio on his backhand. He fires it out. Cummings will chase. It's going to be icing. And the clock stops at 33.3. Empty net. The clock is winding down. The time is running out for the Bulls. They're trying to tie it. They're trying to force overtime. Face-off won by the Knights. Evlantis, his pass is intercepted. Coco has it. Rings it around the boards. McNamara and Stuosa try to keep it in. They do. Stuosa has it taken off his stick by McNamara. Puck leaves the zone. Clock is still winding down. Cummings takes it around his own net. He's under 10 minutes. He loses his footing. Kings Park gets it. They prevent Kings Park from scoring. That's going to be the end of this game, though. That's it. That's all. It's over. Kings Park with the upset 3-2 win. They're moving on to the second round. Bulls